Hello and welcome back, my fellow ninja crafters. Here we are on another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 1. Yeah, today we have, we've been doing a lot of things, should I say. And I can't say we've done it all today, but we've done it like over the span of, pretty much since my last episode. And I've done lots of work because, we did kind of crash the server and kind of break things to, but we got everything worked out. We got everything working good again. We actually have the portals turned off right now because if you guys notice, I'm mining a little bit. I've been wanting to get this whole area mined out, but one of the biggest problems that I've kind of, didn't foresee is the block lag galore that we get now with the new updates. And it's just one of those things that you're just... it gets kind of tedious, but yeah, let's take a look. You can see we got all the portals, all the machines are docked to be turned off currently. We've also been doing some digging, so if we come in, let me see if I can get a better view. Yeah, here we go. You guys can see that some of this area down here has been dug out, and I actually have a way to get down here, like pretty much straight by just flying down here. And you can see that the pigment farm is turned off. You know, I realize that I don't really like the Trident Killer system. Don't get me wrong, I get lots of XP from it. The problem is, though, is it will only give XP if I'm logged into the world. And since I have, like, Blue and I also have Jesse that use this thing, yeah, I think I just need to leave it to where it's like a collection system. And I use the potions of instant health because, I mean, although this maybe isn't ideal because I'm using, like, a bunch of resources, it really isn't that much to make some potions. And it just kind of keeps things from breaking. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and probably change that up. Maybe in today's episode, I don't know. We'll see. But I also want to show you guys a little bit of what I've been working on. And of which I'd like to point out that villagers, they're difficult to work with, okay? They really are. As you guys can see, I got a bunch of worksmith tables right here, and I got a bunch of villagers, they're working at it. Well, I mean, if you guys don't remember from what I said a couple episodes ago, if I didn't say in last episode, is that these guys do not show you what their pickaxe trade is until you max them out, which uses a lot of emeralds. And Tiz, you have got to restock your shop, dude. Like, come on now. You should know by now that as soon as you stock it and you tell me about it, it's gonna be gone. Yeah, I've pretty much every time he posts in Discord that he's got emeralds back in stock, yeah, I pretty much buy him out. And I don't even think, let's see if Silent has possibly restocked his emeralds. And the answer is no. No, he hasn't. So yeah, nobody is selling emeralds right now, which, I mean, come on. I wish it would be very nice if you were. We've got people with raid farms on the game. We got multiple people with multiple raid farms in the map, but yet we don't have a sufficient supply of emeralds. We need emeralds because these villager trades, I tell you guys what, man, they get pretty expensive. I mean, 32 for one unbreaking book. Look, I mean, I can't complain too much. I mean, although it is rather expensive, it's still like, yeah, I'm going through these like I'm going through these emeralds like there's nothing. Look, this one went from 15 to 27. Yeah, I'm using lots of emeralds. There's one in here, I think I had them. Yeah, look at this, 64 for one. Yes, I know that's kind of expensive, but man, cycling through these trades with some of these librarians, man, it does take some time. It really does take some time. However, I guess I can't complain too much because, I mean, I did get a lot of unbreaking and mending books and started putting them together, partially because I needed them to get enough flint and steel to basically stock up my flying machines to turn them on and off. This is basically the on switch. I mean, the off switch is basically all of those lava buckets that I got from Liara. But yeah, this is the way to turn it back on once I'm actually going to turn it back on. Right now, I do have them all off because I was trying, like I said, to do some mining. But yeah, it's not... It doesn't seem like it's getting any better. I was hoping that if and when I do turn off my flying machines, I should actually put these shulkers back in my ender chest. But I figured if I turn off all the portals and kind of got everything like set, I'd be able to mine a little bit faster. But I tell you guys what, it's still not ideal. I really wish we could get the block lag kind of like bug fixed again like it was before, because this is just ridiculous. But this is Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and you know what? I love Bedrock Edition. Regardless of all the quirks and bugs and issues that I have a creeper in there. I just noticed that. Anyways, like I was saying, besides all of the bugs and quirks and all the things that are going on in Minecraft, I still like the game. I still like the game, and I'll keep on playing it. There ain't nothing that's going to keep me away from playing, well, just the game that I love. So anyways, the reason why I'm standing right here is because part of my plans for today is to come up with an alternate XP source. Now, I know having this one spawner is not going to be great on XP, but it'll work in a pinch whenever my machine is off and I can't turn it back on. I usually don't want to run those flying machines because it does create a lot of lag unless there's nobody online, which currently Mr. Tistom is online, and I don't want to necessarily lag him out, even though yesterday I kind of did. But it's not that big of a deal. I'd rather not, and kind of don't want people to struggle and or die in the void. Tistom, because he's died in the void a couple of times. Yeah, I don't want to be the cause of that. That's not very nice. So yeah, I try to be a little bit respectful of the others on the server. So yeah, let me go ahead. I'm actually gonna. I have no idea how I want to build this thing up. I think what I'm going to do is clear out this tree, kind of get some things cleared out, and make a space in an area so that way I can actually get some kind of catch tray, because we are at Y10 and this thing's at Y5. Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot of space to work with, but I'm sure I can work something out for this skeleton farm, because I'm pretty sure those bones will be useful. Now, some of you might be wondering, why in the world, TNC, do you have a dark oak tree right here, like underneath the mob spawner at Y5? Because there's no way this is a tree farm. In any kind of way is this a tree farm. Well, that's because it's not a tree farm, you guys. Let's take a look at the ground. Now, if you guys look right here where you guys can see all this cobblestone is right behind me, yeah, there's no bedrock. And why is that? That is because if I break this up and we take a look underneath, yeah, there's a lot of dark oak underneath this. And yeah, the bedrock's been kind of broken away. Kind of a cool little neat trick, I might add. And it's an oldie but a goodie. So this is actually an old bug where you can actually take dark oak trees and you can actually break through bottom bedrock, which is actually kind of nice because, yeah, we did have the bamboo bug for a little while, but that didn't last very long. Look, we can actually get out into the void. Now, I don't want to fall down there, actually, because when you actually go into the void on Bedrock Edition compared to Java, yeah, you'll not be able to use rockets to get out. And if I only break a 1x1 hole, even if I could use rockets, I don't think I could make it back through. But yeah, this is what's going to give us a little bit more space. Now, I haven't actually worked on this area in some time because it is a tedious process to try to get these dark oak trees to grow just right to actually break through the bedrock. But I should be able to work with this area here that I have already kind of, I guess, broken down and gotten down to for pretty much the skeleton spawner, because it is just the single skeleton spawner that we have to work with today. And yeah, I like I said, I just kind of need it for something so that way I can have some backup XP. Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. I actually like the way this is all broken up. But yeah, let me see about grabbing some more materials so that way we can try and get this mob spawner kind of set up for XP. And I don't know, some kind of way, I don't know if I'm gonna do another Trident Killer. Maybe I will for this one, because I mean, it's meant for me, not for everybody else. And when I say everybody, I mean it's just Jesse and Blue Jay, so it's really not that many people. But I mean, hey, I would like to still keep this useful for more than just, I guess, myself. I mean the gold farm anyways. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with letting some people use it. I mean, this though, I mean, everybody pretty much has a skeleton farm or a single mob farm that is kind of not that much, I guess, paid out when you really think about it. It's just like I said, it's just for some XP when you're in a pinch. And after marking out the center of this, I should have enough room to be able to drop the skeletons into a catch tray and then make a Trident Killer. And since, well, I'm going to be getting rid of this one, I might as well just tear this up, take this down, and use it for basically this one. Because I want to do skeletons drop down into a small catch tray, get funneled down into a 2x2 area, or yeah, 2x2, kind of like that one. And then after they get funneled into a 2x2 area, have a Trident Killer, Trident Killer Trident kill the skeletons. Yeah, that's kind of a weird way to say things. But anyways, have a Trident Killer basically drop the items through a system to where we can collect the bones and such. Yeah. Too much. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Let me just go ahead and get this thing built. And this isn't looking too bad. It was kind of quick and simple and easy and nothing too crazy. But, you know, we flip the lever and Trident Killer goes to kill all the skeletons and make lots of loud piston-y, skeleton-y noises. Plus, we get a little bit of XP also. Like, it was kind of the main point, was to get the XP in the first place. But yeah, we get some XP and it's not too bad, like I said. Something that works when you're kind of in a pinch. Oh man, I wish I would fix this bug. Like, can we please get all of the XP that, you know, like, is there? Mojang? Like, that's not cool. Sometimes every little bit counts when you're trying to repair your tools. And if we come down here, you can see that I've got a few arrows and bones. And I was actually kind of just chilling out here for a minute. So yeah, this isn't too bad. Now, one thing that I have noticed, if you guys see, I am holding a looting 2 sword. And this actual bow came from another skeleton that was kind of walking around here. So what I've noticed with so far on this update is that, yeah, looting supposedly is supposed to work with Trident Killers, but they're not. They don't work 100%. And I actually noticed it when we did the zombie pigman farm, the first one, all the way back. If we go that way, I know you just gotta imagine that way, where our house was on the mountain, our first house back in like what, episode 5 and stuff. With our first gold farm. Yeah, I've noticed it then that we weren't getting the drops from the pigmen, like the swords and stuff, by using a Trident Killer. And here we're also not getting any bows or anything other than the bones and the arrows from the skeletons on this Trident Killer. So yeah, I don't think looting is a thing with Trident Killers anymore, but I mean it's really not that big of a deal, because if I really wanted, I could just get an auto clicker to like slash like this every so often at the skeletons, and then I can get tons of bows. But yeah, I don't want tons of bows. I really just want the bones, if anything. Maybe the arrows are useful. Not really. Hashtag infinity. They're not really that useful. So yeah, we're just gonna just stick with the bones for now, because I want to use the bone meal to make some other farms. That looks really funny. I like doing that. But anyways, like I was saying, I do have some other ideas and plans to kind of expand this area for big farms. I've actually had, you know, plans to expand for bigger farms on this area up here since like I kind of moved over into this area and started digging it all out. Which there's a lot that I've dug out. If you really think about it, I've dug lots. And just to kind of actually prove that before I get sidetracked, I want to show you guys, because you might not think that I've dug out a lot, but I tell you guys what, look, just look inside this chest. Look at all of these shulker boxes completely full of cobblestone. All of these full of stone. And then, well, I mean, not that much gravel, not that much dirt, not that much grass. But yeah, I've dug out a lot of things over in these areas. I'm surprised I don't have more of some of these other items. I mean, probably because I don't necessarily collect every single block, but I do collect a lot of them. I tell you what, I do collect a lot of them. But like I was saying, I definitely want to get some farms in this area, some like large farms that I don't have to like necessarily worry about, like, you know, doing any zero tick stuff, because, well, zero tick just breaks the game. I mean, Trident Killers kind of cause a little bit of extra lag, I've noticed, even just in my area alone. And I'm Yeah, I'm the only one online. So yeah, we don't want zero tick. We don't want too many things that involve pistons like that. So yeah, I really want to get some large farms in here. And what I was thinking about for this square, this area that I've kind of, I guess kind of measured out and lined out, they're kind of basically the same size as the skeleton machine over there, or the mob grinder, whatever you want to call that. I was actually thinking about moving those bees from underneath to right up here, and I think this might be a good spot for it. The only thing is that I'm kind of curious is about, like, kind of, I don't know, exterior design. I mean, this looks kind of neat, but it also looks kind of boring because it's just a giant box. So I definitely need to figure out a way to make this box look nicer, and then when I do put the bees over there, that box to look nice. But yeah, I think this might actually be a good way to kind of set up a automatic bee system compared to basically what I have here, because this is not automatic in any type of way, shape, or form. This is all manual, like, grinding for, like, honey bottles, and nobody wants to manually grind honey bottles. It's a lot of work, and the payoff is not even worth it. So I have measured this out, basically length and width, and also how tall it is. So it's a 14 by 14, and it's 17 blocks tall from Y5 all the way up to, well, whatever that is up there. It's like 20 something. I don't know. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those measurements, and we are going to jump right into my redstone testing world. So 14 by 14 by 17, what I want to do is I want to see what kind of bee farm system that I can create. Obviously I have this one that I was kind of doing some testing with, but yeah, I want to do some kind of bee farm system with those measurements and see if I can build something maybe multi-layered, or I don't know. I want to see what I guess I can do and what I can get out of those measurements. So let me start getting a couple of things. Since I already have these here, I can actually use these to make, I don't know, some kind of frame here. Let's actually start with the dimensions that we have. So after measuring everything out and getting the bees in and getting the redstone in, I've kind of already finished it. Although it's not the prettiest looking thing in the world, it doesn't look too bad, and it is pretty functional. You know, I kind of say that sometimes when it comes to, like, my redstone contraptions. But as you can see, I actually started doing, like, this yellow and black glass thing, but I really didn't like the way that it looked. And when I grabbed one of these beehive things, right? What is this one? Bee's nest and a beehive. Oh, that makes sense. Anyways, I looked at the color of the blocks, and it looks very similar to oak. So I kind of want to mimic that, but I also still wanted some of the glass, so that way I can actually see inside and see what's going on. So yeah, this is what we're gonna build. Oh, see, I told you guys that wouldn't look bad. I think it looks pretty good, actually, the way it sits in here with the other box. I know I got two boxes basically in the base, and it looks pretty good. I know contrasting colors, does that look a little off to you? I think I built that one block too high. Yeah, I totally did. I'm definitely going to have to adjust that. Anyways, like I was saying, this doesn't look too bad. I added in a little bit of a V kind of pattern thing right here because I couldn't see inside because of all the blocks. And I picked up my bees. I guess that one didn't make it into its nest. Anyways, yeah, this actually looks nice, and I actually like the way it came out. So this looks pretty good. I do need to adjust now the other side where the skeleton box is, because yeah, that's gonna just drive me bonkers if I don't, because it's literally one block difference. Oh yeah, that is looking a lot a lot better now. I've even went ahead and put some lights right there on the top. If you guys can see, I kind of lit up the top of it so this way it's not as dark, so it kind of brightened things up a little bit. So yeah, kind of a nice little added thing. And although yeah, they are just kind of two boxes chilling out right here in the base area, but I mean, it's not too bad looking. Like, I might be able to do something with them, like design wise. Not entirely sure at this point and moment in time, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to come up with something, because I also do need to finish this up also at some point too. So once I get all of that kind of maybe leveled out, I probably will come up with some ideas on what to do with this system, because I am going to have a couple of floors in here, obviously, as you guys have already seen. I mean, obviously here on this floor, we have that bottom floor. That's, you know, kind of like, this is where all the redstone components are supposed to go, kind of like underground thing. Then we got the floor that you kind of walk on, which is this one, which is going to have like some of the storage, like the bulk storage that I have over here, gold farm stuff. And then up there is just going to be like the mass storage. So like kind of like a little bit of everything, which is where I got the item sorter up there. So yeah, that's the plan anyways. So kind of got 3, maybe 4 layers if you include like where the gold farm is, like the catch tray for it anyways. So yeah, I've got a few layers over here that I am working on kind of at the same time, but we're going to take this one little bit at a time. Don't want to do too much at once. I mean, obviously you guys can tell from the way I've got my videos. So I definitely need to start getting the bees in here. Now, I don't want bees nest, I want beehives, and I don't have any beehives, and I don't know if I want to sit here and manually grind them out or just buy everything from the shopping district. Where's the beehive? It's nobody. Oh, come on. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. There is another shop here. I almost forgot. Yes. I think Foxy has a giant bee over here, which is like perfect too. Let's see. Can we please get some beehives from you, sir? And it doesn't quite look like he's selling any beehives, but he is selling the, what are these things called? Honeycombs? Yeah, he is selling the honeycombs, and 3 diamonds per stack is not bad. I'm not sure, what is it, 3 that we need for each beehive. So let's see, 3 times, what am I going to do, 14? No, actually, we're going to do less than that. So it's going to be 12 across times 2, so we need 24 times 3, which is 2, 4, 60, 74, I think. So we need at least 2 stacks. Something like that. I'm pretty sure my math is a little off because I'm doing math on camera kind of in my head. So I need, what is it, three diamonds per stack? So I need 6 diamonds. Awesome. And thank you for that, Mr. Foxy Notes. I believe this is his shop anyways, because this is the Diamond Alliance area. So I can only assume that this is like Foxy's, because I think he's the only other person that has like a giant bee's nest. Yeah, so this is actually kind of cool. Kind of a weird entrance, but this is a cool little, I guess, statue. It's made out of wool, so it looks good though. Looks good. So now all I need to do is set up all the beehives, all the bees, the redstone, the machines, the droppers. Oh, I gotta craft all the droppers. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got a bunch ahead of me that I need to get done. But for now, that is all we have for today's episode of episode 26. So stay tuned for the next one. Hopefully I can get it out probably before the month's up. Hopefully I'll get another one out. The plan is to get another one in episode 27 up and going before like a month from now. Yeah, so sorry about the latency on the videos, you guys. It's just sometimes it can be a little difficult to record just yeah, stuff and things. So anyways, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you guys all stopping by for today's episode, and without any further ado, I'll catch you guys all on the flip side.